Yo, what's good everybody? My name is Grizzly, welcome back to Bedrock Builds. Last episode we built this house behind me, and it's small, it's cozy, and sweet, but it can be better. Today's plan is to work on the interior of this house and the exterior as well. If you look at this build, it looks nice, but it looks a little weird because the land around it is so clean. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix the land around it, make it look a little bit more lived in, put some path blocks down. I also want to put like a little pond here, which I think looks really cool. But first things first, the interior. Now, it's not going to take that long. Actually, this build is pretty small. I kind of just built this build just to have a first build. We're not necessarily going to be living in it too long, but, you know, still a good first build. Now, before the episode, I prepared and got some birch trees and then turned them into slabs. I prefer slabs a lot better because you save a whole lot on blocks and monsters can't spawn on it. So it's a win-win. Alright, now that we got that floor in, I think it looks pretty good. It's a good contrast to the walls around. A good tip is to have your floor different from what the walls are or the ceiling. So, for instance, I wouldn't want to have my floors spruce wood or oak wood, but, you know, I think the ceiling can be oak wood. I think the ceiling is good for oak because the roof is already oak, so it makes sense. Alright, now that's done, we're starting to see a picture. I think I might want to put like a pillar right here to kind of separate everything. I think I'm gonna put my bed on this side, and you know, the crafting table and the furnace on that side. You know what? We can. I think that's good. And then I think the chest can go here. Yeah. Let's start moving things in. Alright, now to start with the furnace. Let's get that, move that in here or something. Yeah. Now the crafting table. Now the bed. Oh, I forgot we also have a stone cutter. So we'll probably look for a spot to put that as well. I think we could just put the stone cutter right on top. Yeah. Looks good. Alright, now for the hard things is to move the chests. Moving chests is always really hard because my inventory is already pretty full, and to move a chest... Oh, did I not pick up the chest? Oh no. Alright, we're just gonna toss things into here. Just so we're not leaving them down on the ground. Okay. We'll move that chest in. We'll kind of organize a little later. We'll organize later when we have time. Let's just throw everything in there. Alright. Alright, I organized my inventory a little bit for the next thing we're going to do, but now all we need to do is finish that window. And I think there is actually a beach right over here. Kind of a small one, but you know, it's good for some sand right there. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, I think the inside of this build looks nice. I'd say I'd say that's finished. I'd probably move the torch there instead. But yeah, this looks really good for a first build. Yeah. Alright, now on to the outside. Another tip is to always, always, always detail the outside of your build. It will make your build 100 times better. So first, I want to put in a pond. So I'm just gonna dig randomly here. We'll start there and kind of just make a weird circle looking, oval looking, funny looking shape. I want to make it look uneven so it looks like it's always been there instead of just, you know, having even sides and a good looking circle and everything. Alright, how does this look? Yeah, it looks good. Now to add to this, we're gonna run and get some more sand. The sand will kind of be towards the bottom of the pond and also a little bit at the top. We can grow some plants from it too to make it look a little bit more neat and natural. Alright, and I want this pond to be a little bit more deeper too, so we're gonna also do that. Ooh, I need a new shovel. Alright. So yeah, we'll just work on this just a little bit more. Now to add some sand. And we're also going to add some gravel as well. So I'm going to run and get that. If you've ever looked at a Minecraft pond, you see that there's a lot of sand and there's gravel as well. Just a lot of variation adds to the detail. I'll also come back in here and put some coarse dirt as well. Yeah, so just always be random. When you're trying to make things look natural, as far as builds go, yeah, do what you can to make it look very neat and everything. But when you're working on terrain, try to be as random as you can, just like a normal Minecraft generation is. Okay, so I think we're gonna start adding water. So I took some of my iron, I made a bucket, and now let's fill this thing with water. Now to avoid running back and forth to fill this pond up, I'm just gonna make a water source right here, run back to get some more water, and then we can just use that water infinitely right next to us. Alright, perfect. So now, let's go to bed and fill this pond up in the morning. Alright, I'm really bad at filling up ponds. I think there's a way to do it, but I don't know if I ever do it the right way. I think we're gonna have to start at the bottom actually. So we'll fill that up and just one by one go up. I think that'll work. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that grass will go away. We can fill this back up. We don't need it anymore. We got our big water source right there. And now for around the pond, we're gonna put some coarse dirt. So I've already actually made some right here. And we can get right to it. So I like to put some around the edges right here. Just a little bit too. It doesn't need to be too much. You don't want to overdo it at all. All right. It looks pretty good right now, but it's not done yet. We need to add just a little bit more life. And I brought my shears. We're going to go get that life. We're going to cut down some of the plants within the water and plant them right over there. And I don't know, maybe we can get a fish. I think that'll look really nice, kind of like a small koi pond. There's a lot of drowned in that area. See if there's more shallow end. We can also add some, what is that called? We can also add some kelp. I had to think about it, what that was for a second. Okay, I'm scared. I'm not trying to get impaled by a trident, but I also need the plants. I do have armor on, which is good, but those tridents cause a lot of damage. So here, we're just gonna go to the bottom. And they'll float right up to the top with me. This is also a good, it's not a good source of food, but it is food if you cook it up. I also like to put it in some blocks, and they make a really good decoration block. Alright, I think that should be good. I'll check once I get on land so I don't get impaled by a trident, but for the most part, this should be good. Alright. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think we're more than chilling. Alright. Alright, let's put some grass right there, there, and there. Alright, I think this is looking good. Yeah, I might put some more coarse dirt right here. But other than that, yeah, I think it looks nice. Alright, let's sleep real quick and then we'll move on to the next thing. The next tip is to add bushes. Get your favorite pair of shears in your favorite tree. Mine is this one. And cut off a lot of the leaves and use them as bushes. Place them randomly so they look natural. Just in odd places. That might not be a good place to actually put it in, so I'm gonna move that. Just in a spot that you think would look nice. Put some right here. And maybe one right there. That looks nice. Put one right there too. Okay, already you can tell this is starting to look a lot better just by messing around with the land a little bit. My next tip, you don't have to do this, but I like to put sweet berries around the place just to, put like more plant life, and it, adds a little bit more color to already green and gray and brown area, which is nice. You always need a little bit of color. Alright, we'll wait for those to grow. Next tip is path blocks. I love path blocks, but also it's different for each build. For this one, since we got a whole lot of randomness going on, I think, we'll do a lot of more kind of randomness with our path block. I kind of want it to go around the pond. I think that'll look nice. Yeah, just a whole lot of randomness. I'm gonna need a new shovel in just a minute. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, just keep the randomness going on. We'll cut down those trees later, but you see what I'm saying here. Just make it look nice. You do you. It doesn't have to look a certain way. It doesn't have to look my way either. When it comes to your builds, make what you want. Know how I'm feeling about this bush right there. Now, another thing I would consider is maybe using some trees. I do not know how to do any custom trees, but if you do, those might look a whole lot better than these. But we're gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll just cut them down, and we'll have more wood. But I'm gonna I'm gonna put some right here, and we'll see how that works. All right, I think for the most part that looks really good. I think, yeah, this looks great. Let's see if we can get some fish. Oh, I got a fish. There we go. All right, maybe have some cod. If I can find if I could find like a coral reef, it'd be cool to have some tropical fish in there. Yeah, we got a little fishy. Let's go add some more after we sleep. All right, we're looking. I kind of want to get a salmon, but I'm not really sure where it would be around here. I think it's mostly cod, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got a what is that called? I forget what that's called, but there's one of those things there too. We'll do that in another episode. Right now, because look, there's another one right there, and another one. There's a whole lot. Yeah, we can make it. We can make it part of an episode. Oh, forgot you had to breathe down there. All right, we got another fishy. We got two. Might end up adding more later as the series goes on. But yeah, I think this looks good. Yeah, I think this looks really good. Already you can tell that it just adds so much more to the area. Alright, one last tip is to add lighting. Lighting is good for mobs not to spawn, but it also looks good if you use some lanterns. Alright, we'll add a lantern there, and then let's add one there. Maybe we can get one more. Alright. Say put it right here. Yeah. I think that looks good. I might put this one on top. Alright, and I think that's it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more, please let me know if you have any other tips that you think are good also to detail. And I'll see you next episode. We're building a new build, so get excited for that. Our first farm, it's going to be a big one. I don't know about a big one, but it'll be nice. It'll be good. It'll be awesome, and it'll help us a lot. I'm really looking forward to see you all there. Peace.